Shush.
Shush, we're live.
Rob says shush.
Shush. That's the word of the day.
That's what like old Jewish people say to people. Like shush.
Well, good morning, everyone. So I recorded my Beatles vinyl tag yesterday.
Oh, I got to watch that.
Who put out a Beatles vinyl?
After this, it'll be up after this show.
Mark Morris.
But
amazing liquid vinyl.
How many prompts are there?
12 or 10. 10 with a couple of parts, you know.
Yeah.
It's fun, yeah.
Whatever.
You don't do it anyway. You don't participate.
That's what my old Jewish mother used to say all the time. She'd say, shush, whatever.
Hey, there was something, geez, I don't write it down. There's something that was sort of announced this morning, and I didn't write it down. Let me see if I can remember.
That's one thing Michelle and I we argued about that she didn't like. If I ever said whatever, she thought I was patronizing. Whatever.
Does anyone remember who a guy named Liam Lynch was?
Is that Jane's brother?
He was
he's Stan Lynch's mother-in-law.
I think he was from the 90s. He was an alternative rock guy, but he was humorous. And he had a song called The United States of Whatever. Does anyone remember that song?
No.
No. I do.
Go listen to it.
It's vaguely thing. I do.
Yeah, like he would go, I went to the club and hung out with Judy, and Judy said to me, blah, 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 and I said, whatever. And then it went into the course. It's like,
I don't remember that.
No one remembers that song. So I bought a record the other day, and sometimes you know how you find stuff inside of them. I found this inside of a record.
Giblet gravy.
It's like a church church dinner fundraiser. Like
that's how they bring you into Jesus.
Yeah. They bring you into Jesus because the dinners were $1.25.
Wow.
75 cents if you were under 12.
What album was that in?
Hey, why is the determining age if you're under 12?
What album was that in? That's curious.
Okay, I have
National Lampoon, the one with all the turkey dinner on the front.
Radio dinner.
Okay, here, this album's actually very desirable. And I actually been finding a bunch of his stuff. Boogaloo Joe Jones, he was sort of a Grant Green style jazz
I know who
guitarist, but he veered more into soul jazz.
Right on, brother.
Good morning, everybody.
Van Gelder, Purple Trident. It's really good. So it was inside here. So getting back to, I would like you all to fill out your cards, get them back to me. We will have the barbecue chicken dinner with mashed potatoes, string beans, salad, tea, roll, and dessert. Then, or you can get the roast turkey with dressing, giblet gravy. So if you don't like giblets, I don't know. No substitutions, by the way.
It's crabberry sauce.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fluffy.
They misspelled it. Crabberry.
Well, no, they didn't misspell it.
Well,
it's actually crabberries.
Well, they... Boy, I love being here Tuesday, Thursday mornings.
I had a box of records coming.
I urge everyone, and I'm not going to say, just enjoy it and be scared out of your bejesus, whatever. Watch The Daily Show last night with Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart really nails it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't he only supposed to come back? Wasn't he only supposed to come back for a year?
No, Monday nights. Well, who knows how long? No, Monday nights.
He's extended it. No, I know.
I think
for a year.
I think we need him right now. But
Kimmel's doing a good job.
Everyone, the guy's retarded. Not Jon Stewart, but the guy he talks about is totally retarded at this point.
When it's okay to use that word now because he does.
With the new administration, we could bring it back. You see when he walks to the window, or when
that was good.
When Rubio hands in the note, slips him a note, and he reads it out loud.
Can you imagine being those oil company executives sitting in that room while that's going on and just going, "What the fuck?"
Well, the one guy already said we're going to lose money there, and Trump goes, "That's a write-off." And they go, "We already wrote it off."
Yeah,
right. They did.
It's scary. I mean, this last week.
All right, calm down.
But here's the other thing: Grateful Dead.
Yeah,
just saying.
I'm going to move to Greenland.
Okay, I'm going to show a promo I got yesterday. a CD set, and anybody
man.
into the punk
Broke my
rock?
neck when you did that.
Anybody into the punk rock genre?
Oh, I know you were.
I was. You know, I was. I used to.
All right, show the damn record. Don't defend yourself or
Stiff
whatever.
Little Fingers. This is their first album expanded. It's got the first album, original album with bonus tracks. It's got BBC John Peel sessions. It's got 70.
What band is it?
Stiff Little Fingers. You don't know Stiff Little Fingers?
No. Are they on the Stiff label?
No, I think they were on Rough Trade, maybe Rough Trade. Someone can tell me exactly. No, they were an influential punk band out of the UK. There's some Belfast demos. There's some recorded demos. There's live at Troon. There is also a DVD of the Old Grey Whistle Test and a Rough Trade video. So this is their first album, based on their first album, 1980, 79 or 80, I think it was. A great punk record, a pivotal record. So
I thought
I
thought the name
Irish.
was what.
Thank you,
what,
Irish.
Jim has in the morning.
Yeah, Irish. There we go. But great band. Stephen Schnee knows this shit, and it's a CD. So,
Did they break in the U.S.?
well, they had a following here. I mean, they didn't have top hits here, but they definitely had a following here. I saw them come through the Bay Area. I saw them around 81 maybe or so. But great band. And this is coming out Parlophone, part of Rhino. So yes, I got it grifted to me. And it's what, 3 CDs and a Blu-ray.
Can I show a CD that I paid for?
Okay.
All right. Thanks for shilling like a villain. Dada.
The official live bootleg.
Nice.
Now, where'd you get that from?
It was on my want list on Discogs. There were none on there, and then one showed up, and I got an email, so I jumped on it.
Is that did the record company put that out like that kind of official bootleg?
This is official, yeah. Joey, the band put it out. They sold it at their website.
What year did that come out? Or was
2003, I think it was. Yeah, 2003. Live at the Coach House.
Oh wow.
Is that San Juan
Excellent.
Capistrano?
It's so good. I mean, they kick ass on here. They are such a tight band. It's unbelievable. I mean, really, if you look for this, if you're a Dada fan, look for this CD. It's really good.
In San Juan Capistrano, the Coach House. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where all the monarch butterflies go.
Hey, Stephen Schnee. Let
Santa
me teach you, Stephen Schnee. This is how you do it. Put a link to your video, because it's probably 10 times better than what Mazzy just did.
And are you talking about? Are you talking about Dada or Stiff Little Fingers, Stephen Schnee? So you got to. Rob always said, if you're going to make a comment, you got to reference what your comment is.
That's only for Dr. Robert.
Again, you fail, Norman, because we read his first comment and he followed it up, and I can make the connection. Okay. It's when you go all the way down. Let's say, oh no, that doesn't work.
Joey should sign that for you, Harry. You could bring it up. He'll sign it for you if you wanted him to.
I think you have to, as a person in the peanut gallery, you have to understand that these 4 old guys can't make those connections after a few seconds anymore.
Hey, I didn't see all the other connections. I'm sorry.
Harry.
Yes.
Joey will only sign that if you hang outside his house with the other autograph.
I want to applaud Schnee because Schnee knows his shit. Schnee knows a lot about music and his.
Hold on, Mazzy. And say that 3 times fast.
No, I love that Schnee. I mean,
Schnee, Schnit.
No, as much as I know, Schnee and I used to always kid about each other, little Mr. Schnee and all that. But he knows. I think Schnee knows more about music than
shifts and sits and sits and shifts and shifts and sits.
Hold on. I think if you were on a music Jeopardy, Schnee would beat you in the music.
I'm sure he would. Schnee knows more about music than most vinyl community YouTubers.
Hey,
even though he's primary CD, it doesn't matter. It's the music. So I'm praising Schnee here.
I want to clear something up, okay?
Bill Schnee is a different person.
I want to clear something up here.
Schnee is snow.
Last week, I came in possession to what I would consider a general. If you made the top 10 vinyl community grails of records that a lot of people want that are just truly hard to find, through circumstance, a record came into my possession. I won't go into specifically how, but this record, Orangutang, and it's a grail. It, and the story I think goes is this band cut the record in England. They're British. They were screwed over by their manager or the guy who had it. He took the tapes, came to the US, sold the tapes to Bell Records, and they concocted this album because they weren't called Orangutan or anything. I think that's the story that was told to me. This is a promo copy. Here's the back.
It looks like it's a photo of a picture of a record.
Shove it up your ass, Harry. Here's the label, promo. So this record probably VG,
No,
VG
not
minus, but it needed some flattening. I did it. The owner of the record sold it to me at a really good price. And it was a grail for Vinyl Piper. Me and Vinyl Piper are friends, but
But you
it's a
fucked
record.
him hard,
It's not.
right?
It wasn't a grail record for me. It's a grail
You
record
gifted
for him.
to your friend.
I didn't gift it to him. He paid exactly what I
Oh, you
paid for
grifted
it.
it.
Oh,
to
what
him.
a lame ass.
You
I
grifted.
didn't look. I could have. So this
Listen,
record
she
goes,
is-
depending on condition. This record goes from anywhere from maybe $300 to over $1,000. It's not a cheap record, but I didn't pay a lot of money, and I gave it to Vinyl Piper for the amount I paid for it, and it was not a lot.
But
Because
Bell had
the
all that mushy bands, all those.
because
kind
the person that entrusted me, I did some flattening to it, and I've done some other stuff for the other person, and they just the integrity. This is what I want to more speak to. You come
Shush.
across the problem with us as vinyl collectors is, especially in retail situations, is I would say 70% of the time we come across record store owners who are trying to get what they can get, right? But occasionally you come across ones that do have a moral kind of thing. And the record store person said to me with this record, there's too much explanation for this record. If I sell it, I don't want to have to preface it with like a 5-minute long story about the record.
like you're doing right now.
But people that know
But
the
we're
record
fucking
will
on a
know
live
the
stream where
story.
we talk about it, you putz. So that's, I am clearing up the problem with the haters is they want to concoct stories, and that's not true, and this is not true. For better or worse, I'm not a liar. I don't lie. I don't need to make up stories about anything. So I'm being very transparent about this particular album. And you know what? My theory, and I would like everyone to assume this theory. If you're meant to have a record, it will find its way to you. I think everyone can agree upon that. Vinyl Piper was meant to have this record. It found
You're
its way
so
to him.
kumbaya today. If it's
Yeah,
I'm not
I
being
mean, you
Kumaha.
should have fucked him hard. Like you do me whenever you find one of mine. So, I don't understand. What is
I
it?
think I want to
Christmas?
change my name to Barry Allen
Why?
because he's the Flash, and then I can storm out of here really fast.
Yeah, but you're as slow as they come.
That is a good record for Chris. And
How
so
bad
where's
was
my cut in all this? Because it's my fucking flattener.
I was
Well,
going to
yeah.
ask, how bad was it?
What? There was no cut in it for me. Also, here's the deal. Go to Vinyl Piper's channel. What he's doing now is he's playing records. He's doing live streams where he plays the record. I think it's still up of this record. Go listen to it. So, and I think
I do
Yeah.
want to thank all the people that came up and hung out and watched my first live stream. It was an impromptu live stream, just in thinking about Bob Weir when we lost Bob Weir. 5 o'clock, we did it Pacific time Saturday, and we had over 200 people watching, which I thought was pretty good for out of the blue. Now,
Yeah, much more than this.
Some
channel
people
gets.
because it was my channel, but a lot of people because I wrote Bob Weir on it. So I'm sure a lot of people came who don't know me because of that. But it was great. You guys showed up. We had a good time. We had some new.
We talked about Yoko and the Beatles. It was awesome.
No, we didn't talk about Yoko. It's mostly.
Yes, you did.
All right, a little bit.
All you
But
talked about was Yoko and the Beatles.
No, that's not
I had
true. I was
tears in
there.
my
that's a
eyes.
different. No.
That's the live
It
one?
was. It was like 80% Bob Weir and the Grateful Dead. It was
20% Yoko.
No, it was.
No, I was up there. I was up there for like an
10
hour
minutes.
with Mazzy.
Yeah.
All that was being talked about was Bob Weir and the
Yeah,
Grateful Dead.
it was 2 hours and 15 minutes. It's still available.
Okay,
You can
well,
go
the
watch
first
it if you
hour
want.
was Yoko and the Beatles. So
Well, I have my Beatle tag. We'll post right after this show is dumped.
I'm just saying, I was a little disappointed. I'm just saying.
Are we going to talk about the Golden Globes?
Yes.
No,
No.
What do
I
you
I
didn't
think
watch it.
Nikki
I watched the
Glaser is
movie
the
that
wrong
won.
person. She's a
Oh,
wrong
I thought she was
person to host.
hysterical.
There's only one person that should host the Golden Globes.
Ricky
and
Gervais?
That's Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, you're joking. You're not even. That's not even funny. I think I still like
He
Ricky
has some
Gervais,
great
and
Globes.
Ricky Gervais got thrown off finally, but I love that
he's
he
the best.
won.
I love
Was
him.
the Yoko
great.
chat on Rachel's show? I
I'm sorry?
apologize. That
What?
was horrible.
I
Anyway.
can't
It might have-
understand when
It might have been Jim.
you're
Yeah.
talking over Harry. I couldn't understand what Jim.
I'm responding to the peanut gallery. Someone in the gallery said that most of the Yoko was on Rachel's thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Yoko was totally Rachel's show, not my own.
Yeah, I don't
Thank
watch
you.
your stuff, so that must have been.
Well, I haven't.
Jim,
this
what
is-
you're supposed to say is shush.
Shush.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to come up.
All of you should shush.
I'm trying to come up with a time.
Where's Chris, man? I got your bill right here, bro.
I'm trying to come up with a weekly time to do the show. I like Saturday nights. My only problem with Bill Zappa, Bill, what's his name? Bill Vinyl
Saturday
Bob.
night's
Oh,
all right.
he's great.
for fighting.
Bill,
But he does it Saturday. What time is his show? He only does an hour. So
I don't know, but he's really
I
good.
don't want to
What
do
about
it
Monday?
over someone else's show unless it's someone that it does something totally different. Even though Bill and I would do something different, but I like Bill and I don't want to pull from his audience maybe.
That guy knows Zappa more than I know.
Yeah, he
anything.
does. I like Bill.
anything.
I like Bill.
I don't know anything more than he knows Zappa.
What time
That
does he
guy-
do it? Does he start at 5 Pacific? Someone tell me if they know what time he starts on Saturdays. I like Saturday. That's a good time. I mean, I want to do it in the evening. I don't want to do the day. The only problem is the Brits are asleep by 5 o'clock our time. But
Mazzy, let me explain something to you and how it works.
okay, how does it work?
My live stream, like right now, we have 152 people here. So
Okay.
whatever the amount of people that watch live is dwarfed by the amount of people that watch it after the
Well, I
fact.
understand that.
So it doesn't really matter when you do your live stream.
I'm not
It's
talking about the amount of people watching, but I like interacting with some of the British.
Again, let me
Bravo.
finish. Let me finish explaining to you how it works. We are fine with the amount of people that are participating in the chat, the amount of people that are on screen. It's enough to make the show go 2 hours. So whenever you decide to do it, you'll have enough. Okay.
It's not about
But
being
if-
it's
it's
the right
about-
people.
No, again,
Oh.
you'll have enough of the right people.
I like the
You'll have-
Brits. Despite what Rob Walker says, I like the
yeah,
Brits.
but Mazzy, the Brits will be able to watch it and
I know, but
comment
I like
after the
interact.
fact.
Do you not hear the point about interacting? I'm talking about.
Yeah, have you ever fathomed the idea that the Brits don't want to interact with you?
That could be true, but look how many came to London when I was there for that week.
5
Well,
people. How many
or-
people live in the UK?
We had 11 or 12 people that day, not
Yeah,
the whole
half
day.
of them were forced to be there.
And Rob Walker was so enamored, he made a point to run into me the following day.
Look,
Were you
the
injured?
UK is like North Hollywood, okay? So to get 11 people for the whole UK, I mean, it's not that far.
You're right.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
It's like going from North Hollywood to, San Pedro. It's a bitch, but you can do it.
I don't think you did a good idea of getting your point across about locale.
I'm just saying to get 11 people somewhere in England, not that big a
11
deal.
people. Okay, you counted. Yeah, there were about 11. I don't know. I think there were.
You didn't even get
I
a
mean,
baker's dozen.
honestly, Rob Walker, how many of the people regretted being there? That's a bigger factor.
We bump into 11 at Carl's Jr. next door to the record store. No,
Hold on a second.
one thing I learned from the vinyl community, especially the British end of the vinyl community, is I got over my bias that people with a British accent, just because of the sound of their accent, were more intelligent. I'm over that.
That is true. That is true.
Until
Jim.
they
I agree
smile.
with you there.
That I got over from my association with the vinyl community in Britain.
You mean they're just as idiotic as most of us? You're saying.
Somebody
Exactly.
needs to do a record collector news for Europe. Have you
Yeah,
thought
I
of
do.
expanding?
Yes, I have.
I think somebody over there should take up the
I'm going to start
all-
licensing it.
task.
Don't
And
they
I'm
have
going to
something
do a
called record
GoFundMe.
collector?
And
Hold on. One at a time.
Should.
what about Record of the Month Club?
You talk about this all the time. You won't do anything.
Oh, well, I need someone
okay, wait.
younger than me so that I can just rip off.
Okay,
their life
here's how
and
Jim
make
goes
money
about
off
his
of that.
day. Here's how Jim goes about his day. I have this much shit to do. I have this much shit to do. I have this much shit to do.
And then
I got to tell you, when I got this CD, I sent Joey a text and told him how great it was, and I did voice to text, and of course it came out all fucked up. And then I looked at it and I said, instead of saying Dada, I said downtown. I said, oh shit.
Sorry?
So I went back in and I did voice to text to correct it, and that was fucked up. So after 4 attempts to get it right, I finally said, fuck it, I'm too high.
That's basically like Trump. Like it's yeah. He just
Hey,
fucks everything up.
and then Joey blocked your phone number.
No, then he wrote back and said something about that he couldn't listen to it because all he could hear is mistakes. And I said, whoever mastered and mixed this did a great job because the soundstage is huge on it. And he wrote back and said, maybe it's just the weed.
Hey, Mazzy. So the thing we're on another text thread, and I want to hopefully this gem will come up later in the stream, maybe when he wakes up. But let's do a service. Do you think we could do this service, Mazzy? And he's posted this on social media, so I'm not.
It's not a secret thing.
It's not a secret. So I'm sure everyone who owns any kind of retail or anything has to deal with shoplifters and people who steal.
Oh,
So Mike the Ingroove here, I'll show it on my phone. There's Mike was almost hit by a car. Look. Boom.
whoa.
So that guy.
Well, just hold it there so people can
What-
see.
what- Mike
let me. I'm a master of communication, man.
No, obviously not visually.
Hold on. Jim had a gut reaction. Oh my! So he saw what he. So I'll show the whole clip that Mike's posted. You can go to his Instagram if it'll come through. It'll start playing. There we go. This dude right here
I like
takes a
the
lady.
Hold
Takes
it
a
steady.
Hey, let me finish fucking talking.
But you're like holding it like a blind person.
I'm gonna post a link. Anyone who wants to watch it.
shaming?
But let me finish talking.
Yes, I
and
am,
then you,
Harry.
Okay, let me finish talking and then you can supply your thoughts, okay? So here's the deal. Then I'm going to go right there. This fucking retard goes in and steals a Lady Gaga record. How, in a world, how he will not know that he's being videoed?
For Lady Gaga, no less.
Hold on, let me...
It's Dada.
Let me
Gaga.
turn down the... I don't want to get...
Lady
straight.
Gaga.
Yeah.
I'm friends,
Good.
so I call her.
Okay, here's the video. There he is. He's taking the
It's in
record,
his
sticking it in
bag.
his bag. Then Mike's running out. That's him in the car. Wham.
That's the point where he should have shot right there.
Yeah, right there. Should have stood in front, 3 shots to the head.
Yep.
If anyone who lives in the greater Phoenix area recognizes this chump,
What the fuck is Mike doing running after a car for a lady?
Did
You
you
know
see all
what?
those videos of ice
I would love
guys
to
in
say-
Minneapolis
Christ.
sliding on the ice?
I would love to say we miss Mike and Lady Gaga got him killed.
You know,
Yeah.
2 days before that, a similar video was posted. A guy at Easy Street in Seattle stole an Audio Technica turntable, and they have it on video, and they got the guy's license number, and it says, "Why don't you come and pay for this? If you know this guy, tell him to come and pay for it. Otherwise, we have his license number." So,
Hey, hold on, I'm seeing.
I think Concert Buddy, your show Thursday night should be pilferages in record stores, and all your guests can show records they stole out of record
That's very
stores.
depressing. We don't need to do that. Come on.
Well, wait, the best shoplifting record story happened here maybe a year or two ago at the Record Safari. Another guy with the same build goes up to the 45 section, takes a handful of the 45s and sticks them down his pants.
Right.
And then, to the Alex's credit at a Record Safari, puts it out there. They find the guy, and he says, "Look, bring the records back. You're fine." And I think that's ended what happened.
Yeah,
But
you know, the only
But
record
none
I
of
ever
the singles
stole,
had picture sleeves because then he couldn't stack them.
hey, concert
Or put 'em in
concert
his
buddy,
pants.
on your next live stream, can you have video of everyone who participates almost getting hit by a car? Thank you.
You know, well,
Hey,
that leads right to my joke that I've told here before, but people might not have heard it. You know, when I was a kid, you could go into a store with $10 and walk out with 5 records. Now they got cameras everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Boom.
the only record I ever stole. Remember Grant's? Grant's was like Woolworths, but there was it was a
Right.
W.E. Grant's or whatever it was called, a store like Woolworths. And in '68, I guess, whenever it was, I stole a copy of a Trout Mask replica.
Nice.
They
And I
let
got it
you
home and
do
I
it.
listened to it. And
You
a
took
couple
it
days
back.
later, I went back into Grant's and returned it, asked them, "Can I get something else for it?" And they told me for sure. I
Hey,
When I
thought,
was
I was
a
a
kid,
kid
my
and,
friends and I stole the Woodstock soundtrack.
wow,
we had
that's
Hey,
a big one.
Alex
Okay,
Dickie.
I have a
Alex-
friend who stole a case of Woodstock soundtracks from Thrifty. Just grabbed the whole box, ran out the store, and he was selling Woodstock soundtracks
Hey,
for a while.
let me say something to Alex Dickey.
Well, I want to say something now.
Alex,
Okay,
I
go
miss
ahead.
you,
All
man.
right,
Alex
after you.
Dickey, if you're going to come back, have an original take. You don't have to imagine what the guy took. The name of the video is a Lady Gaga record. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, Mazzy.
He says Joe Harley is betrayed. First of all, Joe Harley has nothing to do with Universal Music and Blue Note sales. Pretty much you don't betray it. You know, sales happen in January almost with every label. Universal, Sony, all these big sites have
They got to
sales
dump
in
the shit
January.
they didn't sell the year
So,
before.
I mean, the sales always happen. Everybody can wait for a sale to happen if they want to. So it's not betraying anybody. You're moving stock that's sitting there. That's the whole point of sales.
All right. What Mazzy just did is mansplaining.
I did.
I wish
Well,
Mazzy would defend his friends as much as he
I
does.
bought
like
this
the
last week.
establishment.
I paid $38.99 at Easy Street Records for this.
Yeah.
This is Hank Mobley. This is a hard bop blow session, big time. It's got Donald Byrd on trumpet, John Jenkins on alto, Hank Mobley.
It's a great record.
on tenor.
I have
Bobby
originals, blah, blah, blah.
This is
That
a good
was-
record. It's really like a on fire jazz horn sextet.
I have a Japanese pressing of that.
Yeah. So Hank. From Hank to Henry, what's that song? Or no, from Hank to
And Mazzy
From
says
Hank
he
to
bought it.
Hendrix.
Mazzy says he bought it at Easy Street, but I have video right here of how he acquired it.
And I want to show a record I ordered. See, I did a video on, Chad is repressing that Miles Prestige box, which I'm not buying, but I made a video because I think it's good. It's in print. I didn't realize last year, I guess I missed this. Kraft did this, and I don't have this one. I have an old.
You
OJC.
have that one. You're holding it.
Exactly what I was thinking.
I just ordered it from the In-Groove. It arrived yesterday. Okay, I bought this. I paid for it from the In-Groove, supporting Mike at the In-Groove, because I didn't know Kevin Gray did this last year. I missed this last year, and I have an older version of this. But so these are essentially close to what's in the box. So obviously, I don't need the box.
No,
but,
I have everything that is in.
This is the first album by the first quintet. This
Okay,
is where
every record in that box. I think almost every record he's put out separately. I thought
he has.
And then Kraft put them out separately.
Yes. I don't know if Kraft has them all out, but that's the thing. But
again, it seems to me Chad's taking advantage of how he acquired to reissue these records.
He's taking advantage of his licensing because he's
his licensing. Business. Yeah.
He's a business. He should.
So I just got a text from Mike at the In-Groove. Dear Harry, sorry, we have to cancel your order for Lady Gaga. We're out of stock.
Harry, that would have been so much funnier if you said that 15 minutes ago.
I'm just catching
Who do you think you are, Dr. Robert? We love you, Doc. Timing is not your.
You know what? Specialty. The box isn't stupid. He put it out, 10, 15 years ago?
It's not stupid.
Well, hold on.
It's the box, stupid.
But maybe, it's what he can issue. That's the rights he has.
The box is out of print. So we put it back in print.
And even since all these reissues have come out, I've seen that box for sale at stores.
Well, of course, it's in
it's
stores.
Like it was getting $300 for it.
It's out of print, so it should be in print. Now, if you have all the stuff, you don't need it. I get pissed off when people say we already have that. Well, we may already have it, but there's a lot of new people, and a lot of people are into jazz or never got it the first time around. Records should stay in print. And I'm not going to buy it, but I think it's great. It's available. Hey, I'm supporting Chad in this. He's a record company. He should keep things in print. I do disagree sometimes when these boxes that, I think buying the box from him, it's $50 a pop. That seems high to me. Maybe his costs have increased when you can get these for $40. So you could buy pretty much, I don't know if you can buy all 5, but you can buy them less.
Hey,
you can get that for free at the In-Groove if you're quick enough.
Yes, you can. If I was in Phoenix, I could have got this free. But the trouble is, I'd be waiting outside for an Uber.
Look, if you look when this guy he shows him the first time, hold on. There's Mike almost getting hit again. We should put the Benny Hill music. But look at all those sound. There was a bunch of sound burgers up there. Why didn't you take one of those?
Yeah.
I need to take something good.
A box is unnecessary for you, Alan. I mean, and for me too. But
I'm gonna go back out to Phoenix and get footage of Mike out in front of the store with a little guy and him slapping him on the head and scantily clad ladies running behind him.
Actually, what Mike's trying to do there is he's trying to get the guy to do an episode of What's in Your Bag.
Yeah.
Here's a good example. Right in November or December, I bought the Coltrane mono rhino box. I could have waited. I got them all individually right now. They came out last Friday.
Saw them at Amoeba, had them all individually.
You can buy them individually. And for someone to say the box is unnecessary because you can buy them individually, I like those records a lot. Those mono, they came out excellent. And so I bought the box and I enjoy the box. I can leave them in the box.
Mazzy, on the other side of the camera, do you have a grid? Like it's called the Gravy Train Grid. And you just cross off each time you mention a record that you got for free. So you can prove to the company
I do not.
Hey,
and I'm not in my agreements. I am not required to show anything I get for free.
Well, I would just like to put out there that I have a new address I'm going to be promoting. And if anyone wants to send me free records, jazz boxes. They can send them to this box that I got, this new, box, and I'll get them and I'll talk about them on Rob's show.
Well, if you review record, I mean, you're a magazine. You get stuff, or you should get stuff.
I get tuchus.
Right. Okay. Here's why Jim gets nothing.
Because you
I
get
just
it.
reading
No,
these
he used to
comments.
get everything, and then he told him stop sending me records. That's why Jim doesn't get records.
Okay. Well,
But I want to change
listen,
my mind.
Jim is auditioning people. If you play trombone, it would like you to follow him around everywhere he goes. So each time he has he's gonna wah, wah, wah.
I've only requested one record ever from a label for a promo, and that was from Impex, the Donovan hurdy-gurdy man, and they sent it to me. And I love
Rob.
it. But anything else, it's their PR people or their promo people send them out to, and not just me.
Can you send Alex the link? He wants to come up.
Well, he can message me. That's how people get the link.
Okay, message Rob there, Alex.
Hey, let me show.
Good to see you.
While we're in a feisty mood, I'm going to show records I picked up. So I showed this. I
You already showed that.
What was the words that came out of my mouth, Mazzy? I showed this.
I just hate you in the morning.
Last week.
Shush.
Can someone drive their red Saab into Mazzy?
Was that a Saab?
I think it was like a Ford.
Toyota. It was like
It
a
might have been I don't know. I picked this up last week. This is fantastic, and this is more soul jazz. So yeah. This is avant-garde free jazz record. Good. So to be transparent, this was a record I was trying to see if I could reissue. I was trying to see if I could reissue this, and it only came out in South Africa in '76, and then another South African company reissued it in '88.
That's what only sold at dollar stores.
That's a dollar record.
Man, you are horrible.
Nice one, Maz.
Hey, this is a Horace Parlon. I don't know how many Steeplechase they did direct-to-disc albums, but I have one other one, a Walt Dickerson. But this sounds fantastic.
What a great album shot for the cover.
It's okay. I picked this up, I think after the Friday or after the last show.
If I see another fucking Peanuts record.
Well, this is an OG copy. This came out for Record Store Day, I think, last year. But this is a nice deep groove fantasy. Sounds excellent and very clean. Very clean.
It's amazing how many issues and different labels those Peanuts records. I mean, obviously they're popular. So,
this Paul Bly. I don't know if this was like one of his first records on Wing, which is a Mercury.
Beatle Connection.
What's the Beatle Connection?
Wing.
Okay,
Wings,
how is Wing a Beatle Connection?
Well, that's just one of them. Because there's only one. There's one.
Again, another. I'll say these OG Steeplechases. If you find them,
they're great.
They're great. They sound great. They're well recorded, and this is a really kick-ass record. And Benny Wallace is on there. He started following me because I promoted his new record that the In Groove has, which is fantastic. And I tagged him on this, and he liked it. Real Gone reissued this, I think, a year or two ago. I found an OG copy. Mazzy, the Embryo label. Do you know that label?
I've heard of it. I don't really know much.
It was Herbie Mann's label.
Oh.
An off-print of Atlantic, and he tend to put like avant-garde, free jazzy acts on there. This is
around in circles.
This is really good. This is sort of a psychedelic kind of rocky jazz soul record.
Listen, good. Matthew Petty. Well, that's enough of that kind of talk.
I don't know what your guys' problems are. And then this record right here, I had a reissue. Bill Dixon Orchestra, very avant-garde on RCA. He was a free jazz artist, but this is a very desirable record. I was able to get an OG of it. This, I didn't know this existed. This Cure Twofer, and it came out in the US in 81. It has
Never
both.
seen it.
It has both the album 17 Seconds and then Faith, and it sounds excellent. It's a wide mouth, so it's not like a gatefold. There's the label on it, and it sounds really good. So that was a cool find. And then I found this OG Willis Jackson record, Prestige, Van Gelder, really nice. And then I found here, I think I have it over here. I'll grab it if I can find it, but another record. So that's what I picked up over since last stream. I did pick up some other things. Hold on. This Blue Cheer record.
Good album. Has that
yeah.
got the textured cover?
Yeah, it's an OG US, I think. It's textured cover. I'm gonna clean it and might put it in the auction. See how it sounds. And then this Dan B claimed this. I found another OG pink label, Capricorn of the Allman Brothers. But here's the this is good. I don't know if I think this is the last Oingo Boingo record. Boingo in the Shrink. I found that. And then this US version of Unknown Pleasures, Joy Division. This came out in 89. And this does have the texture cover. It came out on Quincy Jones' label in the US, Quest. So
It's a clean cover too for a black cover.
No, this is really nice. But it came out 10 years after in the US than it did in the UK. Did Miss Mazzy asleep? That was the most quiet these guys have been.
You know how the band 10 years after got their name, don't you?
I forgot. I used to know, but I don't remember.
They came on the scene 10 years after Elvis.
Okay.
All right. But they were nothing like Elvis.
I don't know if I knew that. I learned something from Harry today. I love this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Harry.
You're welcome.
So 1964?
I see a Yellow Submarine album.
Yeah, I have. Those are going to the auction. Have any artists that Rob just talked about? Yes, plenty of people. Rick's. Here's what I really recommend. And you're in Canada, so you have free health care. See if someone can remove the stick that is up your butt. Because it seems to have been up there for a couple weeks now.
And you're not going to want to take someone from Poland either.
Oh, yeah, I just got my ARP. I'm going to bring anyone. I just got my ARP. Yeah.
Who's on the cover?
This isn't the one with the cover. This
Justin Bieber.
God, you can see that old.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a lot of the records that are in that book. This book. This book right here.
You already showed that.
But see, Mazzy,
Mazzy's on thin ice.
I'm doing what you do, Mazzy.
I'm responding
to the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to the chat too.
Can't believe I get up early for this.
Yeah.
I could be sleeping right now.
I thought you were sleeping right now.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Like this one,
Yeah,
Barney Weiland.
Good book too, man. It's so good.
I have this. So this, if you can find an original of this, you're golden. But Barney Weiland's son, who's doing an okay job of reissuing his records, you can get this right now. It's a needle drop, but it sounds pretty good. So I have a lot of these records.
Did you look to see if Alex had reached out to you for a link?
Oh yes, he is.
I got your back, Alex.
Harry is the only one paying attention today, which is really surprising. That he can focus.
Am I going to hold on?
I don't wake and bake.
Here's a question for the universe. Am I going to regret inviting him up?
We like Alex Dickie. I don't always agree with him, but I still like him. He likes to incite things like faux.
I love pho.
Outrage. Faux outrage.
I do too.
I love a good bowl of pho.
Me too.
No, but faux outrage, you know?
Achmel.
There's a restaurant in Seattle called the Fuck King.
Well, there
There
used
Hey,
to be one.
hey, so Alex Dickie messaged me. Guess when was the last time Alex Dickie messaged me?
2 years ago.
Harry wins.
Was it 2 years?
Yes, 2 years ago.
Wow.
So you guys are pretty tight, huh?
Yeah, we're like this.
I got a couple records that are early promos. These are the next two Muse promos.
Quit
This is
moving
Joe
these
Chambers.
guys around. My neck snaps every time
Joe
you do
Chambers. These are the Zev Feldman Time Traveler reissues. I haven't listened. These just arrived yesterday. I haven't listened to them. The double exposure Joe Chambers. This is I don't know what year this came out. This is 1978 session. And then Woody Shaw's Love Dance. This is from 1976.
Yeah, that particular record's like $150 record.
Yeah. So they do a good job with these. These are I think these are Kevin Gray. Oh, Matt Luthen's cut these. So Woody Shaw from
that. Hey,
Muse
there he is.
Hey guys, thanks for having me up, Rob.
Happy New Year,
Welcome.
Alex.
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
Harry.
What happened to your sunglasses look?
That was just New Year's. I started pretty early on New Year's Eve, so
Wow.
Pretty drunk, huh?
no, I was, and like I said in my thing, that guy Steve Jordan, he's got like a policy, like you never show your eyes in public. I think that works
Wait,
for like rock star
the drummer?
guys, but
The drummer?
yeah,
And it's also Don Was too.
yeah, all those big guys. Jim
John still
Keltner,
is.
he never showed his eyes in public. The guy from
Ian
Daft
Hunter.
Punk, the guitar player, doesn't
Yeah.
either.
Well, Ian Hunter has eye problems.
Well, what was Roy Orbison? What was his deal?
It's just a mystique
Look.
thing. Like I think you need to create it. Like now with social media, that's been lost a little bit. The mystique, keeping a little bit of something for people to wonder about you.
Plus, can't they steal your iris image and use it to open?
Yes.
Shit.
I saw
That's
Mission Impossible 3.
That's definitely a reason nowadays why you would want to wear glasses everywhere you go.
Right.
I got a question. So that video, that was like actually Mike chasing the guy.
Yes.
Mhm.
Dang.
Yeah.
Mike is a svelte, in shape guy now.
Yeah, he looks great. He looks
Yeah.
really good.
He was
I've
moving.
noticed that always happens. The second, third wives are always a step up. Because you gotta bring it. You
My
gotta
third wife. My
In
third wife.
most cases.
Yeah, I saw Mad Men.
Well, that isn't true.
Zuby,
If the third wife was a step up,
Yeah.
Jim is not the step up.
No, I
It's a
wasn't a
step
step
down.
up for her, but she was a total step up for me.
No, but for her, Jim had to step up.
Yeah, well, she can reach for me when Rob's not here. Can
I
you
like
reach-
Angel.
Wait.
Nothing against Angel. I think Angel was
Jim,
great.
did your
He was
first wife
easy.
leave you because you kept saying, "Can you get this for me? Can you get
Actually-
this for me?"
No.
Yeah,
no,
actually,
no, it was
the
a-
problem when
that's a good story.
Jim was dating his current wife, and she always turned around and thought he was about to propose because she thought he was down on one knee.
Wife number 2 was a shorty. Wife number 1 was actually taller than me, which ain't saying much. Wife number 2 was shorter. Wife number 3 is taller.
Wow.
And she could
Every
reach.
now and then, my wife will be downstairs and she'll yell up, "Hey, tall person, I need help." So
Yeah.
I gotta go down and get whatever she wants off the shelf.
Yeah,
What
I
happened
have
to your
what they call
chorus?
stools and shit. Huh?
Harry,
Anyway.
what happened to your chorus threes, man?
No, I had they were chorus 2s. No, I ended up getting these Mo-Fi's, which I like a lot better.
Oh, dang. Those are MoFi? Sweet.
The
And you
10s.
haven't gotten the add-on to them yet, right?
They're still on back order. I can't believe it's taken this long.
Where are they manufactured?
Probably China. Who knows? I mean, shit. It's probably the tariff holding everything up.
What's the add-on?
Upgrade for the
Crossover.
crossover. So to
Crossover.
make some the new edition, the master edition.
Can't you get like kind of MacGyver it yourself?
No,
No.
no. If you ever watch the video, it's a big step up with the new
I
crossovers.
didn't know that. Okay.
You got 3
I-
settings on there you can use.
I was in a room, listening room, and it wasn't exactly your speaker. It was the one with 3, you know, the one
Yeah,
with
yeah,
3.
yeah.
And it was the best sounding situation I've ever been in my entire life, ever.
They're supposed
And
to
it
have a
wasn't
lot better bass. Those tall
nothing
ones.
special in terms of the equipment. It was like used Krell or something. And my God, I was blown away. It was really incredible. That guy.
Was with those MoFi speakers?
Yeah,
What's that
Oh,
guy's
that's
name?
good.
Andrew Jones.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, I
I
wish
was in
Andrew would
his-
get on their case and tell them to get the crossover kits going.
You know, yeah, we better let's get Andrew up here and find out what the fuck's
Because
going
they
on.
sound amazing, and if I can get even better sound with the
Right.
crossovers, and
I
it's only
think the
like
crossovers have a switch
$295
which
bucks.
allow you to defeat
Harry,
it.
just get all double 45 pressings and they'll sound better.
Yeah.
Well, there is obviously, but then if he added the speakers, it would take it to the next level, Maz. But honestly, a lot of getting up off the couch, a lot of dragging the ass up off the couch.
See, that's not my issue. It got getting up and laziness. It's not about that. It's a flow.
You know what you have to do is you got to
Slow.
stack them, Mazzy.
I understand if you're listening to this shit in the background and, you know, blah, 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 you don't want to bust your flow. But if I was just listening to those stupid, what were those 45s I got from you, Rob, that were all fucked up? One side was scratched out.
Okay,
Rob?
we're not
Rob-
supposed to talk. We're not supposed to talk about that, Jim.
Oh,
So
shit.
sit back down and.
Rob, I have a suggestion for your auction.
Those sound bitchin'. Those sound badass.
With every record that you sell, you should include some kind of a recipe or a food order slip.
You Xerox the giblets order.
Hey, it sounds like, Harry, you have a case of the crabberries.
Anyone ever find cash in a record?
Yes.
I never
I
have.
found a $20 bill once in a record.
Nice.
I bought a collection from a fella who had ended his life. His parents sold me his record collection, and they said, do us a favor. He had an issue where he would hide money. He said, if you find money in any of the records, please give it to us. And I never did, but
You know, a few years ago.
But wait, did you find money?
no.
I was looking for that
It was a
Donovan,
great collection, though.
that Donovan children's record. I'm blanking out on the name of it now. That I never got it, and it was only came out in the UK and Europe. What's the name of it? It's a 70s record, kids record mostly. And I found a copy in Portland, and then the next day in Portland, I found another copy. They were slightly different, so I bought them both. One of them had a sealed envelope that hadn't been opened inside it, and I opened it up, and it was an apology, like I can't remember if it was a guy to a woman or a woman to guy, like break, I'm sorry, I love you, and da-da-da. Well, obviously, someone who the record was given to never saw the letter inside, and it must have been 30, 40 years ago.
Hold on. Okay, Mazzy's being shy, and it's weird that he's doing this.
Oh.
But he sent me a picture of the letter. It said, "I'm sorry, Mazzy. I was closed that day you showed up to my store."
I found gay porn photos inside one record in a collection that came in the store once.
Oh, did you? Was it yours?
No, I sent them back to you.
What's the guy?
No, but I did find it in there.
I mean, typically, I'll find like a newspaper clipping review of a concert or the album,
Yeah,
the
I used to do
particular
that a
album.
lot.
I find that.
Can make me big for a minute. I've showed this a long time ago, but this was actually found inside a record. The guy Pete from Turntable Treasure found it. He had me put it up on eBay. Absolute legit thing. I even went up to Seattle. They put me on the news.
Wow.
They brought in a former leader of the Seattle Black Panthers who verified this, but I made copies of it. Inside a record, they found the Black Panther manifesto.
Oh, wow.
And it was signed. This is a copy, but it was original
Copy seal?
signatures Original signatures: Huey P. Newton, Bobby
Whoa.
Seale,
Bobby Seale.
Eldridge Cleaver. So they took me up to see it
Dang.
because when the guy came in the store, when Pete brought this into me, there was a guy in my store who worked for a Seattle news station that did videos. He said,
Oh,
you
wow.
need to have the news do a story about this. So they took me up there. They got a hold of this guy. He said, the thing about this that's amazing is these people were never all out of prison at the same time. You know.
Wow.
But let me read to you what the manifesto was. No party member can have narcotics or weed in his possession while doing party work. Any party member found shooting narcotics will be expelled from the party. No party member can be drunk while doing daily party work. No party member will violate rules relating to office work and general meetings of the Black Panther Party anywhere. No party member can join any other army or force other than the Black Liberation Army. No party member can have a weapon in his possession while drunk or loaded on narcotics or weed. No party member will commit any crimes against other members of the Black people at all and cannot steal or take from the people, not even a needle and a piece of thread. When arrested, Black Party Panther members will give name and address and will sign nothing. Legal first aid must be understood by all party members, and the 10-point program and platform of the Black Panther Party must be known and understood by each party member, including all other materials of the Black Party Panther. I only had one bidder on eBay for it. It went for a little over $1,000. But it went to California History Museum.
Mm.
Wait, so that's just a photocopy.
This is just a copy of the original.
How long ago
So-
did you put it out?
Is it dated
was-
for a year?
I don't think it's got a date on it.
Wait, you got $1,000 for that?
Seems
'cause
like
it
you
was
should have been
original
able to get,
signatures.
but it seems like you should have been able to get a lot more than
So-
I
that.
would have thought so too, but the
Yeah,
only
but-
one that bid on it was the History
But I
Museum.
understand that, Harry. I would have gone through a more legitimate auction place.
This had to be like 2002, maybe.
Right.
It's still relevant then as it is now.
So
Yeah.
interesting.
Pretty
note
cool
about-
thing to find inside a record album. And
Hey,
I asked him, I said, which album was it in? He couldn't remember.
Hey,
Mazzy.
everyone, I'm not gonna do the same mistake Harry did. Sotheby's, let me know how much I can get for this.
for the giblets.
The crabberries.
I forget what year it was, but the Black Panther Party, one of their members was on trial in Oakland, and about 20 members of the Black Panther Party showed up on the steps of the courthouse in Oakland in black with berets, and they all had rifles, and they just stood there in
Was that-
formation with their rifles.
Was that when
Not
Angela
illegal.
Davis got
Within 2 years, California had the strictest gun laws in the country
Yeah.
because of that action.
Well, there was the shootout at the Marin Civic Center with Angela Davis.
that was way after and blah
Yeah,
blah blah.
yeah.
But
That was like
just the
73.
fact these
wasn't
guys
it?
standing there with guns and it's not illegal. Within 2 years, California had pretty much the strictest gun laws in the country. So there you go. I thought that was interesting.
Hey, I know you guys were kind of like poo-pooing on the comment about the Blue Note, but have you guys noticed that your collection, like my Discogs collection, has gone down 20% in value in the last?
Yes.
Have you guys seen that?
So,
Yes.
and what's the point? So,
I don't know what the point is. That like, how is gold all-time high? Silver is all-time high.
well,
Dow
records
Jones
aren't
Industrial Average
It's
all-time
supply
high.
and
if you're
demand, brother.
investing in
It's-
if you're buying
No.
records to investment to increase sales, I think you're a fucking idiot, personally.
I
It's
don't think I'm an
because-
idiot. No, I
It's
think you guys are.
because it's supply and demand. The generation that owns all the records is slowly and actually speeding up. They're all taking a dirt nap. They're all done.
Some
and
of them are
their
dying
records
right
are-
before your.
All these records are pouring into the bins. I know record stores that won't even take classic rock anymore
What?
because there's too much
You know how
old guys are
you,
dying and dumping their records.
Yeah, Jim.
You know how
it's
Jim
on the
knows
auctions,
this?
that stuff sells still, though.
you know how Jim
What
knows
do you mean
this?
by that stuff? I'm not talking about Beatles and Stones. I'm talking about, everything else, basically.
Yeah.
Jim
Everything
knows
except the big
Jim
four.
knows this
Yeah.
because he showed up at a record store with a big box full of it.
I know it because I just spent about 45 minutes talking to record store owners yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did you have the big record collector news summit and not tell anyone about it?
it was, you weren't around. So I talked to Alex for a long time. I talked to Bob for a long time.
But the
Alex-
record stores seem busier than ever. That's what I don't get. Like these guys are making money hand over fist.
It's
They
all
have been
new
like
titles.
off our backs for like the last 5 years.
New
And
artists.
it's like now
Li-
I want to cash out.
Listen,
No,
Alex Dickie, what you don't understand is people are in the record stores, but they're taking the records and driving off in red Saabs.
You know,
Yeah, Alex, your 80s and 90s records are worth more than
the
they
record stores that
5
aren't
years
doing
ago.
well.
It's
There are record stores
generational.
that are,
Yeah,
there are
it's
record stores
generational.
that have. There are record stores that have closed and are not doing well, and usually they're in areas that are not as.
No, the only record
Yes.
stores that I know of that close are because their lease is up and the landlord jacked the
Yeah,
lease.
well, there's that
9
too,
times out of 10,
and
that's
they're
the
not
problem.
run very well. I mean,
You
all
don't
the
have to
bitching
run
about,
it very well to make some money.
with all the
I think
bitching
I'm
about
going to
record
open a
stores,
new
the
store.
people that do it right do very well with it. And
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
no
I
doubt.
did. Kimbo and I did a whatnot auction last weekend, and last week. It was the biggest one I've had. And records, a few things went under, some went over, but everything
Okay.
sold. Even
Can we here's the deal. I think we need to recategorize these when we do the auctions, because again, more people come to watch than actually buy. It is an entertainment situation
yeah.
than it is going into a retail store and actually buying stuff and walking out with it.
And not everyone
what
has
I-
a retail store near them.
All right.
too.
I'm going
We're
to
gonna
open
play-
a new record store. I'm going to call it Not Enough Records.
There you
Okay. And can you be closed every day but one day?
Did Coffee Dave
I'll
send
only
you,
close on the day that Mazzy's going to
Okay,
come.
okay, here's the game we're playing right now. Guess what is in this Amazon delivery?
it's coffee beans from Costco.
Record cleaning supplies.
It's a
Hey,
phone
listen, you
charger, a
idiot. I
wireless
go to
phone charger for
Costco
your
to buy
car.
the beans. I don't have Amazon deliver them.
Oh shit! It's your.
Oh, is it ED medication?
It's
Yes.
my coxaflopping.
Auction materials.
Are you buying some ECR records, Electric Music Company, or EM, whatever it's called?
Yes, I'm anyone who has an overpriced record, I will fix it for you with this Sharpie.
Rob, can you say Gabor Zabo again?
Why?
Gaba Zaba Zaba.
Gabor Zazbo.
Yeah.
So guys, what records can I like are valuable? Because you're right. I'm seeing a ton of indie.
80s
Well,
and
hey,
90s.
hey,
80s
hey,
and
dude,
90s, Alex.
have you watched the stream? I found a very desirable Grail record
Yeah, but that's
that-
one in a
that I gave to someone who's so ungrateful about it. This dude, I gave it to him because
What
that was
record
his
was it?
Grail record.
What
Well,
was it?
every record I sold more than the original list price of the record. 40
Yeah,
or
but
50 years ago.
Mazzy,
Those
when it was
whatnot
a nickel,
auctions or
when it was a
whatever.
nickel in 1945.
Right. No, but some, I mean, obviously you're right. 90s records sold. The most expensive record I bought last year was Midnight Vultures by Beck. They were asking $375. It was a tiny store in Edmonds, north of Seattle, and they had like only 4 records on the wall. It was like almost not a record store. And I said, "Do you deal?" And the guy goes, "On what?" I goes, "Will you take $300 for that Beck record?" He goes, "Yes," like that. He didn't even haggle.
Should have said 200. And then
Well,
work your way
but
up.
but it goes for 400 plus, but I didn't buy it I buy it because I want the music, and I was waiting. It's going to come out as a reissue soon. And if that is, I mean, I don't mind selling. I'd rather keep the music and sell the expensive one if someone really wants an original. I don't care about having an original anymore.
Do you put records up like on Discog, or do you got a whatnot coming up? Are you checking to see like people like, are you going to be selling Bob Weir records? Like I know Those are
No,
selling pretty
I don't have
good
any.
right now?
I'm only selling record now. The stuff that I'm selling with Kimbo sometimes, for me, it's just doubles, triples. Like I've been selling a lot of Beatle records because I probably have 10 plus records of every Beatle record. I don't need it anymore.
Was it you that said you wanted to sell your collection for 50 grand? Was that you?
No, I set it for 400,000.
For 400 grand, you'd sell it. Okay.
Hey,
I'm
look,
still,
I
I'm still
mean,
taking.
Hey,
I'll take it. I want to keep the
Hey.
box set. So
hey, Jim, was
Just
it ever
keep the
determined?
boxes.
Jim, was it ever determined what was up the ass of the record collector, and did he get any serious offers for his overblown price for his store and collection?
I don't think anything happened. I think he got a lot of PR and blah blah blah, and that's it.
We need to go back in that store.
That he owns the building. That's what.
Yeah, but
I
how much
heard-
is that building worth?
Probably a couple million. I don't know. It's right on Melrose.
Yeah, but the collection of records he has isn't worth
the
that
records are. He's got a lot of records and blah blah blah, and you know.
Have you guys
telling
seen
you.
this? Have you guys seen this new channel, The Pressing Matters?
Yeah.
much. That's not a new channel.
it's
Well,
been around
he's
a while.
blowing up right now.
Yeah.
He did this review for the for that Frank Sinatra tone poet, and those things are going for big money now. I think it's because of that guy. Like he
It'll
did
be
a
really
Pre-ordered that on
No,
Amazon.
they're
and
going
they
for big-
canceled my order.
Alex, Dickie, they're going for money because they didn't press enough and they need to do a
Oh.
repressing.
It was kind
Well,
of
I
like when
flipped
Chet
mine. I made
Baker,
10
when the
bucks on
Chet
that.
Baker tone poet came out. Remember that was in demand for a while because they didn't repress it for a year or two.
No,
So are they
longer
gonna
than that.
repress the Frank Sinatra?
They will. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And have you guys seen that new guy? He's blowing up on Facebook, and he's doing a lot of slabs. Like he slabbed like a bunch of Pearl Jam records, and
Great.
That's the most ridiculous thing.
I
in
don't
my
think.
opinion.
Well, I was going to do it. I had like a sealed bad that I was gonna slab, but then I was like, man, maybe it's warped. So I opened it, and it is mint. Like you put that on, it's like bum 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 bum.
Here I got a
That
Chet
opening
Baker
thing, the
record.
bad, it sounds so incredible.
Not Chet Baker, but Chet Faker. And it's
Yeah, I've heard of
really-
that guy. He's a
Is that
new
a
guy.
picture
Right?
disc?
Yeah.
Paul Baraka P. Dub slabbed the Michael Fremer comedy record.
Really, for real?
Yeah, he was
It
going to
can't be
present it
cheap to get
to
those
Mike. I
slabs,
was
though.
with him when he bought it in Austin, and it took him like 3 months to get it back from slabbing. And I don't know if he ever sent it to Michael or he kept it. I'm not. He
Fuck
said
that guy, man. Michael Fremer. Did you guys see what he did to Melinda Murphy's channel? Like almost
Yeah.
took it down overnight. What a dick, man.
Yeah, that was kind of a.
Yeah, that was a dick.
How is she doing, by the way? Has anybody heard?
Well, she
I think
pops
she's still
up-
recovering from that.
She's recovering. I don't know what extent, but she comments on some live streams and things, so she's okay. But she got banged up, but we don't know to what
And
extent.
has Michael Fremer ever like any
No,
accountability?
she
at
was
all
in a
for that?
car accident.
She was in a car accident. We don't know. If
Oh,
you're here,
okay, I'm sorry. I
Melinda,
thought you were
I know
talking
she-
about
Listen,
banged up from Michael.
Okay, I think
she'll
Melinda
share
will
it
be.
if she feels like it.
I think Melinda will be okay with me revealing what exactly happened.
Uh-oh.
She was in a store. She noticed some fat dude steal a Lady Gaga record.
Uh-oh.
She ran out. The guy
No.
ran her over.
Bummer. That I hate when that happens.
Because I hadn't seen her. I thought it was because of that Michael Fremer thing. Is why she hadn't been doing videos. But
No.
she
You
got
haven't seen her because she's staying as far away as she can from you.
no. Well,
Hey,
But
by
she
the
got
way,
a
if
used
anybody's
car.
looking for a used car, I've got one I want to sell.
Is it a red Saab?
No, when one door closes, another door opens. Other than that, the car runs fine.
Uh-huh.
So now we're selling cars on Rob's stream.
I'd like to sell
Hey.
my Oil Lily 302 van.
I'm thinking of a format change for the channel. It'll be like one of them,
Home shopping?
like those Southern radio things. Hey, Jam's got a cart of beaver
Yeah.
pelts.
Yeah, Jim's having a sale this weekend at his house, selling off some.
Hey, he's
some-
got chicken eggs. He's
Right.
willing to trade.
No,
Siri,
is that
do you
Elliot's
seriously have a
channel?
section for Art Blakey in your collection? Like you guys are on a whole other level. Like that's insane.
Of course.
You're a big
I have
Art
a
Blakey
se-
guy?
I have a
Do
section
you
on
have a
Art
section
Blakey.
for him?
Well, it's in alphabetical order. I have
You-
probably.
you could
Yeah, but he's got a
Glad.
tab. It says Art Blakey on it.
Oh, huh.
Didn't they slab Han Solo in one of the Star Wars movies?
Yes, the first one, right? until the second one.
It wasn't slabbing. He was in carbon, whatever.
Carbon.
What the hell's the difference once your head's blown off?
You know, I don't know. Taking this thing is so seriously. You know, if you want to sell your records, I mean, looking on my Discogs, it's flattened out a little bit lately. You're right, Alex.
I don't do a good job of putting my records in Discogs.
Well, I have 2/3 of my records on, and it's leveled out a bit.
Leveled out. It's cratered, man.
Well, mine hasn't cratered. But there's certain. But to be honest with you, my top maybe 15 or 20 most expensive records, I'd say more than half of them I sold off, just because if there is a good reissue that I think is equivalent sound wise, at least, or better, I will sell my original at this point.
Okay, here's a question. I've got a couple of big hitters, you know, like we're talking like triple digits.
Kenny Loggins?
No. But I'm afraid to sell them on
Danger
Discogs because I worry that like some dickhead is going to take my record and then swap it out with a
course.
version.
Happens all
and
the
send
time.
it back to me. So how do you, like, one time I
Well,
sold,
for 20%, I'll put it on my whatnot auction.
Hey,
I sold like a
Alex
Dead Mouse record,
Dickie.
and I put my initials in the dead wax so I would know it was mine.
Alex
so that they
Dickie.
couldn't.
Alex Dickie. I don't know how often that happens. It has not happened to me.
Yeah.
But here's the great thing about Discogs and eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gets ratings. So you can see the buyer's ratings.
Right.
You can't
see
give
your
a buyer
ratings.
bad feedback anymore on eBay. You can't do it.
I give feedback on the buyers all the time.
There's no way to leave bad feedback for a buyer.
Let me show you right now. I can go in there right now and give you
I
feedback.
had probably 10, 15 years ago, I sold a Mobile Fidelity Dark Side of the Moon, and the guy complained, and what he sent me back was not the record I sent to him.
Right. That happens.
How did you know
all
it
the fucking
wasn't?
time.
Because it was beat to shit.
Yeah. See,
And I
that's
sent him
exactly
a
what I
nice
don't want
one.
to happen. I've got
That's
this MoFi Bob Marley, and I got to
That's
sell
what-
it in person. It's got to be a face-to-face deal. Or it's
Well,
just
but
not
here's Harry, when I post a record on eBay, it's very detailed. It has photos and everything.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
if
if
they say it doesn't match the description and then send you back a piece of shit record,
Yeah.
eBay is going to be on their side every time.
Yep. Yeah, you're fucked at that point. Totally.
It's the way it is.
hey, listen, the world sucks. If you decide to be part of it, you have to understand that.
So what do? You
Consider-
piecemeal it. You go into a record store, you get bent over the counter for $5 a record, or like how do you unload this stuff? That's what I don't know how to do that right now.
That's not the point.
Why
You know how you unload it? Your family dumps it after you're dead. You know?
Well, hold on.
Rob
Alex
buys
Dickie,
it.
Alex Dickie, why do you live your life in fear?
I don't. I'm not.
Well,
living in
that seems
fear.
to be that I don't think that's not happened. How many people here besides Harry has that happened to?
Well,
But
it
Nobody's
happened-
ever-
it
I
happened
see it all the
to,
time. Concert Buddy did like 3 streams for Fidelios.
wasn't it
Frequency.
Arnaldo?
Did you hear that nightmare he went through?
Is somebody? Maybe it was Concert Buddy. Somebody.
Fidelios Frequency. He's like the guy's like a shell of a guy now because of that whole thing with
He's
the.
a shell of a guy. now.
Oh, that really affected him. That was a big
Wow.
thing.
Yeah.
Arnaldo's not a. He's a shell of a guy now. Quote Alex Dickie.
I'm a shell of a guy because I got.
Oh, hey, Alex Dickie, seriously, do you feel like Chance's stream on Thursday nights is sort of like a recovery group? It's
Seth?
this guy. It's like an AA meeting usually, right?
Right. Hi, my name's Jim. I collect too many records.
Right. I believe I don't watch it till the very end, but do they all stand up and say,
Breaking
"Hi,
news.
I'm Chance. Shh. Hi,
Who
I'm
died?
Chance. I'm good enough. I'm good enough," and
Right.
I believe in myself.
Scott Adams, the creator of Dilbert, dies at 68.
Yeah, he had a debilitating disorder. Yeah, that dude went from the top of the world to the bottom of the world very quickly. Well,
too young.
one less conspiracy theorist gone. That's what I say.
Why,
Hey,
when you talk to Alex, why is it Alex Dickie? How come you don't say, "Hey, Harry's Music Room"? Hey, Jim
Yeah, that's
RCN.
always been a thing since day one.
because it's not funny.
You can call him Alex if you
Listen,
want, or just call
I
him
have a
Dickie.
special way I address all of you. Harry, your chosen name is Poo Poo Face. Thank you.
That's
Hey,
my Indian
I
name.
see
Rob.
that Arnaldo is here. Arnaldo, did that make you a shell of a man now? Joe Williams.
That was hyperbole, but
Joe
it's still it
Williamson
did affect
Jr.
them. It was
Yeah.
it was a topic of conversation for at least 3 live streams, and
Yeah,
they do
it
those
was.
every other week. So that's like 2 months.
That's because nobody watches them, and he wants it. Nobody watched it last week. We're going to do it again this week. Well,
No.
Nobody watched it this week. We're going to do it again
Hey,
next
say
week.
what you will. His channel, like those, he's
I'm
getting
just
some
joking.
good numbers. He's doing like 100 people every
Hey,
stream. now.
Can I do some cleanup right now? I have breaking news to give to you.
Okay.
Linda Murphy has responded to my text.
Are you joking now?
No, not even close. She says she's a slow recovery. She's doing better. Her big issue with me was it hurt when she laughed. So don't make her laugh. But now she can laugh without it hurting. So she's fine.
Okay.
The second cleanup is Leland. Why are you here watching? You should be looking for the guy who tried to murder the Ingroove. Okay?
There you go.
Hey, Rob,
Anyway, I was going
you got
say
to go to his
Joe
store,
Williamson.
right?
I agree. Whatnot is good if you build an audience. I think Joe has built a good audience probably, and it works for him. The sales thing works for him, but you have to build an audience, and it takes.
Yeah.
Like
You all can't be Mazzy and bring 5 million people with you to Whatnot.
Well, also, Amy actually brought me people because when you do a show, and if you coordinate with someone who's on, the first show can raid the second show. So automatically your entire audience goes to that new show, and they can leave if they want to, obviously, but it gives them kind of an introduction, like an opening act or something. So, I thank Amy for doing that.
Apparently, I found out some new information about the Ingroove's theft. And here's the motivation that Leland had for stealing the Lady Gaga record. He was watching the Weird Al Yankovic fat video, and he got the idea to put on a suit, go in the store, and load up on Lady Gaga records. Isn't that true, Leland? And your red Volvo. They found your red Volvo in Mexico already, Leland.
Somebody commented that the guy was wearing a puffy jacket or something, and I think Mike said, "No, that's all him."
Getting back to Alex Dickie, what was your?
You got to go to his store, eh?
Yes. Yes.
Is it nice? Like, did you go in the listening room?
No. Yeah. Well, he showed us everything. I got to see the inner workings of it.
How many boxes are in that back room?
Well, not many people know this, but there are children in the back room doing all the work.
Does Angel still work there, or is she's not?
Who?
Angel? Does she still work there?
No,
they're done.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes the business you can't.
There's no references to her. In fact, he doesn't sell any records with Angel in the title, so. No, it's a top-notch operation.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Did you get to see the cleaning system he's got set up?
Yeah, it's all those.
The Kermits.
What's the neighborhood like, though? He's always complaining about like busted windows and shit.
If you drive around Phoenix, Phoenix is a big giant square. Yeah. I don't know how you really.
Well, they're kind of hip.
Listen. I don't know how you really. Well, there's the Saddleback Mountain there, so I guess you can position where you think you are. But like the main roads run all the way through the city, and my feeling about most of Phoenix is it looks the same.
It's kind of like Harry way up north, Aurora Avenue.
It looks the same. If you're in Scottsdale or Tempe. Little different, but all of Phoenix is basically the same. I went with Kimbo to a pop-up at a brew pub in Linwood, right, on Sunday. It was actually okay, but everyone packed their records too fucking tight. I hate that. Too tight.
and it was congested, and it was a brew pub that looks like it was an old Denny's or something building. They didn't serve food. They had coffee.
Did you order
and
the fresh and fruity breakfast?
They didn't have any food. They didn't have food. But anyway, I didn't realize until I got up out of my car and put my map quest or my Apple Maps in. It was taking me a weird direction. I'm thinking, I want to get on I-5. I-5 was closed all fucking weekend. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea. So I had to go through 99, the tunnel, and up and around. And it worked out. It actually only took 10 minutes longer. But I was trying to get back to I-5, and it kept telling. I had no idea that it was closed all weekend.
Yeah.
Hey Rob, can I get a wrench? Can I get a wrench?
Can you leave a comment in the thing?
Yeah. Man.
Don't be stupid. Don't leave a stupid
I'm
comment.
not gonna be stupid.
That's the evil laugh. I love Rob's evil laugh.
All right, there.
Bam.
Hey,
All
man,
right,
with everything that's going on now, like I wouldn't be getting in front of cars. This is not a good time.
Not unless you're packing.
Hey, by the way, Melinda Murphy has a video about her current situation.
Oh,
Perfect.
good.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. I was scared. I seriously thought that she took off because of Frimmer, but I'm not glad that she got in a car accident. But
I actually liked Mike Fremmer. I met him twice, and I say this, and I said it, it's not a big hidden thing. He kind of shoots first and asks questions later. Like he doesn't research it. Like when Amanda, the archivist, and I did his Humming Guru over the top video, we're making martinis when I first got it, 4 years ago, whenever it was. Within 30 minutes, he sends me an email. Take that thing down. You shouldn't be drinking alcohol with surfactants, and you shouldn't. I mean, he was really pissed.
Yeah,
we've heard this story a million times, Mazzy.
But, I don't know if Alex has.
Hold on.
I've heard
Michael Fremmer.
How many times did you show your fucking records today? So
Michael Fremmer, I know you're watching right now. Listen, Mazzy's bigger than you. He's more important than you, and goddamn, he knows it.
No, but I mean, he does.
He's not though. Melinda Murphy has way more subs than Michael Fremmer. He does that. He'll find somebody and with more subs, and then he goes in there and tries to be the big dog. And it's like his website's failing. All those reissues sound like crap with that kid, that piano player guy. Those have been a total bomb. Like he's done. And he knows.
I'm not loving. I know he has that. He's a good writer. That young guy who writes for him, not Michael Poetry. The other. What's his name? What's
Anakin.
The young kid?
What? Anakin, I think is his name.
Hey, Michael, I'm sorry that Mazzy's
Anakin?
deeming you over the hill.
Not Anakin. It's not Anakin. He gets Malachi. Thank you.
Malachi.
Thank you.
Close.
He goes on these things that to me don't represent the original. I mean, he's a young guy and he researches. He knows a lot of stuff, and he's pretty good writer. But he goes on way too long, and I think he doesn't get the essence of some of the music. I forgot what it was. Which review?
Here, first of all, Malachi. If anyone's watched Children of the Corn, they know that name doesn't make you feel comfortable about reading record or audio reviews.
Okay, do you remember, Rob? You would remember Malachi Throne.
No, it's Malachi from the Children of the Corn.
Do you know who Malachi Throne was?
I do.
Who was that? I remember. What?
He was an actor, like a B actor on all the TV shows.
Never heard that name before.
I remember that.
Tell us more about your hummingbirds.
What do you mean?
Malachi Throne.
That was a bad joke. Not Humming Guru, hummingbirds. Never mind.
This guy, Rob, you know that guy.
That guy, yeah, he was a character actor. He always played like the kind of bad guy.
70s TV shows,
Okay, all right, Mazzy. So were you the president of his fan club?
No, but he's the only Malachi I remember as a kid. Malachi Throne. I think it's a great name.
That was where he touched you, Mazzy.
Yes.
If you would play cards with him, it would be Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Congratulations, Scotty. Scotty wins the Malachi Prize today.
Why are they giving away podcast awards for the Golden Globes?
Yeah.
Why is Alex Dickie slumming?
All right, let me explain how the world works to Harry, okay? Harry? Here's how the
This
world works. Every award show is a group that makes their operating budget for the year by selling the broadcast rights to their award show.
Hmm.
It's the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, which is made up of all the international press that live in Hollywood and report on Hollywood. They've been giving them out for, I don't know, 60 some odd years. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But podcasting, all the media entities are heavily investing in it. That I listen to the Amy Poehler podcast, and I like it. She does a good job. So they're just promoting. That's where they're going. You know, Conan O'Brien, Joe Rogan, and who else? They've sold
Concert Buddy.
They know. Well, I don't think Concert Buddy sold his operation yet. But Conan O'Brien made like $300 million selling his podcast network to Sirius. So that's where the money is now. That's why they're giving out the award.
I was glad to
Who
see
won the
Seth
best
Rogen win
podcast award?
for his show. That was a
Say
good
again?
show.
Who won the
Say-
best podcast award?
Amy Poehler. Yeah.
Who's that?
She,
What's the name of the podcast?
Should have been.
she was in
Chance.
Saturday Night Live. She was on Parks and Rec.
Oh yeah, really? She won?
She's actually really good.
It's a good podcast. She has
I don't know if it's the best, but it's good. It's good.
no, I don't think
like
it's the
what
best.
Rev says.
What?
That he likes the ghosties because they're international.
Hey,
Yep.
Rev, here's the deal. You should give out awards to people.
Yeah.
No ceremony, just the Rev Awards.
You know, in a way, the Rev has become the most mysterious YouTuber because he's not a YouTuber anymore, really, and he does the in vinyl. I should say the most mysterious, in demand. He's kind of like, you know how there are certain actors like Nicholson used to always be at the Oscars. You don't see Jack Nicholson anymore, and in a lot of ways,
Well, he's 90 years
Rev
old.
is the Jack Nicholson of the vinyl community because you really just only see him a few things. You see him all over
Hey, Jen.
Instagram, but you don't see him in the
Just
vinyl.
like Nicholson, you know, he can't find his walker. Is that what? You can't compare
Well,
Nicholson
he's-
to Rev.
He's in England.
Who?
Rob Walker.
True.
Did you
How
guys
did Rob
see,
Walker get mixed?
David Bianco's thing last night? Who's that guy? He had
Didn't
some-
he have?
was
He said
awesome.
he's having
The analog
Frummer on
guy?
next week. He's having Frummer next week.
He's got Framer coming on next week.
Yeah, Monday Frummer.
Oh.
You can talk to him about how he treated Melinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
You can
See, the thing,
confront him.
I like Bianco. I think it was a failed opportunity when he had Bernie Grundman. He didn't bring up anything about the Michael Jackson controversy shit. He should have.
Such a
I mean, I could be critical, like I have opinions, but I won't. I've been known to be too harsh on Texas David.
I've always liked David Bianco stuff. He used to do this night or bedtime with Bianco in his early days that I really liked.
Oh, jeez.
No, he would do these late night streams. You never saw those?
No.
Did anyone see those?
I watched them. They were. I like this stuff. I just think he needs to go a little bit harder on his guests. That's all.
Okay, I need to ask, since you're sort of the Svengali of the vinyl community, Alex, you have you're the pulse. You're like the head of hopper of the vinyl community.
Yeah,
I don't
Mazzy,
know.
could you give
How
a
old
more
are you?
dated reference?
Okay, so I'm wanting to do a weekly live stream. Like I want to jump on the bandwagon. What
Yeah.
night should I do it? I did a one-off Saturday because of Bob Weir at 5 p.m. I liked that. I felt good in that time period. But
Yeah.
what would you suggest?
I think like the Friday night or a Saturday night. Like a Saturday night podcast is wide open right now. Nobody's doing Saturday night.
Well, there's Bill who does an hour one. Bill the Zappa guy.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. So I'm thinking
Who
Saturdays. Friday nights, jazz bums and the old man guys, and I don't want to get involved with that because a jazz bum sometimes goes on for 6 hours. You know.
Yeah, Friday night's kind of cramped. The only
think
thing with you,
Saturday-
Mazzy, like I saw the Bob Weir tribute thing. I don't think you pay enough attention to the comments, and I don't think I think you're a great talker. I
Everybody
don't think
does.
you're a
that,
good
though.
prodder. Like I don't think you've got that kind of
No,
skill
I'm
set.
not.
So maybe,
I'm not that kind of person.
yeah, so maybe you bring somebody in that can kind of handle the moderation side of it,
Behave, Matthew Petty. Behave.
and then you got gold right there. You can do that.
Mazzy,
You got something.
I'll volunteer to be your Peanut
Mazzy
gallery
needs a sidekick.
watcher for you.
He
Yeah.
needs a sidekick.
I don't want
Yes,
to. I don't want a sidekick. I don't want to.
I know you
make
don't
it a
want
sidekick.
one.
I
I don't
want
want to
to
make the same
Oh, hold
mistake
on.
that
Hey,
Rachel
everyone.
and Rob have made.
I'm auditioning for Mazzy's sidekick. Watch this. Just say anything, Mazzy. Say something.
Hey, welcome to Mazzy's. No,
Yeah.
to be honest with you, with all due respect to these group of nuttards, I want to get some fresh blood in, not the same old crew.
What?
Same old, same old.
Mazzy.
Okay, well,
We watch the same
okay,
thing.
remember, everybody-
White
hold on,
men
hold on.
here.
remember,
Alex
Mazzy
Dickie.
doesn't want any of us there. Remember
Hold on,
that.
Alex Dickie. Did I just hear Mazzy's a vampire? He wants fresh blood?
Yeah. Go get on with that, man. I can't wait to see it. Someone someone
you need
younger
is-
who's
You need
maybe
a female sidekick.
maybe a
You should
female
get, like, Coffee
Well, that would be
Julie
nice,
your
but-
a
host.
female
You're-
I'm not to female mixed race. That would be good. That'd be perfect.
I'm going to do a DEI kind of interview thing.
But you'd be
Hey.
the DEI.
Yeah, totally.
All right, guys, it's 11:30. I got to run, but thanks again, Rob, for having me on. This
Nice
has
to
been a
see
real
you.
honor.
Hey, Alex,
See you, Alex.
thanks
See
for
you guys.
coming up, man.
Yeah, I love those new giant grandma glasses. Thanks, Alex.
Well, I like
Hey,
your
Gabby,
peacock.
why don't you join Mazzy?
I
Maybe,
like
There
you know
go.
what? Here's what I would like to see. Gabby, I give you permission to do a makeover video with Mazzy. Zhuzh him up.
Yeah, Coffee.
No
Coffee
reaction?
Julie
Thank
and
you.
Coffee Dave wouldn't do it. I mean, they would be guests occasionally, local guests.
Uh-oh, here's what happened again. Well, I can't hear. When someone leaves the stream, my audio goes. So I'm going to come back in.
Fucking Rob, I have so
Thank
had
God
it with
he's
this shit,
gone.
man.
I don't
You
know.
see the way he
just can't
stormed
get his
out of
tech
here?
together.
Yeah.
He just can't get his tech
Done
together.
with that,
Gone,
dude.
just like that.
Yeah. Just,
No.
what
Fuck
a
that guy.
nimnod. What a nimnod that guy is, right?
Fuck
Goodbye,
that
Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is he? Yeah, and it's.
Oh, hi, Rob. Missed you.
But
Yeah.
Quick, he can't tell us to shut up now.
yeah, David-
Unfortunately, I can hear everything you're saying.
I don't know if you're referring to Rob leaving. Now we're getting somewhere. I agree. Once Rob leaves, that's when this whole thing improves.
Go on, Mazzy.
I'm excited. I don't know if you were listening, David. That's cool. Michael Fremer. Is there a theme next week with Michael Fremer, or just a general convo with Michael Fremer? Cool.
Are you going to ask him about Michael Jackson?
I believe that the theme with Michael Fremer is hair products. What do you put in your hair?
Ask Michael Fremer about the tiny.
Ask Michael
spit.
Fremer when someone
Record
comments
shopping.
and criticizes something that Malachi does in his reviews, not horribly attacking, but just Michael Fremer has the need to come up and defend Malachi's review, which is kind of ridiculous.
Hold on. I have the 5 questions that you should always ask Michael Fremer if you have him to interview him.
Okay.
What's it like being Jewish? That would be a good one for David to ask him. How much gum do you actually go through in a day?
Right.
Okay. Do you exercise regularly to hold up all those records on your video?
He's very good at getting up off the floor. I can tell you.
Ask
He has
him
no
to
problem,
improve.
like Rob.
Ask him to suggest, that he may try to improve his camera movements when he records his audio show forums. When he goes to the audio shows and shooting, his shooting is terrible. I'm sorry, and he should improve that. Work on that.
You should play his record on the show.
Well, I could tell you this. I spent the day digging for records with him, and that cat gets down on. He didn't want to go to record stores. He wanted to go to the.
No, Malachi's a good writer, and
he wanted to go to thrift stores.
Actually, here's a subject that no one really asked Michael Fremer about. His days at Studio 54. Ask him about that.
I did have a commenter yesterday on a video. I did make a political statement in a video, but the guy didn't comment on the political statement. I did a video on 5 albums from Minneapolis artists, and some guy wrote, "I used to like your program, but I thought you liked music." Like to me, that's the kind of thing that incests me most, because for someone to think I don't like music and make that comment, it just seems.
But Mazzy,
ridiculous.
Mazzy.
As he
Actually,
thinks about
if
dogs
you want to
protesting.
push Mazzy's buttons, go
That
leave
did
that
it.
comment on one of his videos.
That did it.
He
That
can't
did it.
take it.
No,
I used
I
to
don't
think
know
he
everything
liked
about,
music
like, I don't know
protesting.
everything Steven Schnee does, or the metal guys here, or some of the other.
Honestly,
channels.
I'm starting to think that what's his name was right. What's the guy that
Darwin.
well, Darwin? No, you know, the guy up in Sin City or whatever. He's on Chance's show.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, Jason was right.
Yeah, I don't know anything
When I
about
leave
Uh,
comments on Mazzy's,
It was nice having you, Jim.
I leave comments on Mazzy's videos, but I do it under my other ID, and he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Hold on. Harry's other account is called Tickling Fetish Harry.
Slap and tickle.
Have you seen the? I know it's an old show. It's a British show, but they do a skit about phobias. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, it's hilarious. I'll send you guys the link later. Every phobia triggers the next guy that's in the meeting.
Oh, that's the Mobius thing. I forgot it. We did talk about the new ARP newsletter came out. I just got mine last night.
Good. Now, I'm going to show something a repeat, because half the audience here wasn't awake at 7:05. Just
yeah, hold on, everyone. Mazzy is like a computer program. He just restarted. So
right.
Well, not everyone. You know how? Remember the days when you used to have something for the East Coast and West Coast feeds? I guess that still happens on network TV.
I have none of those. All right.
So, CD set. Stiff Little Fingers' first album with a remastered plus bonus tracks plus the BBC John Peel sessions from 1978. There are Belfast demos from 78. Yes, they're an Irish group in the punk. I saw this band once when they came through the Bay Area back probably around 80, 81-ish. There's also Live at Troon. I don't know what Troon is. Someone who knows what place that is. And there's a DVD on Hollywood films of the Old Grey Whistle Test from 1980 and a Rough Trade video. But lovely.
Where you sent that?
I was sent this. This was a
So you're
promo.
shilling. Here's a record I
part of
bought.
I haven't listened to it yet, but I like
twice.
this first album. I have the first album. Stiff Little Fingers is a great band. Yeah. I love this. I mean, I'm excited to read this and listen to it. Great band. They've influenced so many punk bands. You know, a band like Green Day has a lot of DNA from Stiff Little Fingers, definitely.
So when I was on my Japanese cruise, I won 3 different music trivia contests, and this is what I won. Well, I won bottles of champagne, but I gave them away. But I did win this really cool coaster.
Nice.
Was that given to you by Isaac the bartender?
Yeah.
PB Thal, a lot of times they don't send talking points, but a lot of times they do send a press release, which is essentially talking points. But I didn't get press release with this. This didn't come with a press release. But I mean, there's a whole booklet to read it, and I know this band. I don't know all the history of the band, but I know the band.
Have you listened to any of that yet?
No, it just came yesterday. I'll listen to it this week.
How many times you listen to a new release before you decide if you like it or don't like it?
Well, I think the first time's like any record. I get an idea, the direction. If it makes me want to listen to it right away again or soon, I like that, even if it's not quite right the first time. So I like that. I can't think of anything I totally hated. There was one thing I listened to that I didn't like recently, but sometimes I'm surprised about something. I expect it to be a certain way. And this reminds me of the record days back in the 70s. I'd get a ton of promos and records I'd bring home from the store, and they'd be sitting there sometimes for weeks before you play it. And it's sort of overwhelming at times. But I feel good now because over through December, I went through and reorganized my records. I gave Kimbo a stack of records like this. Some promos, some just records I didn't need or want. Nothing really valuable that he's going to sell in he has a stall, an antique stall. He might get $5-10 for them. And it just didn't seem enough for me to sell them on my whatnot. And I don't like to sell promos. I will give them or trade them to friends. So I don't sell my promos on my whatnot. Unless it's maybe a year later, I might do something if it's sitting around. But I gave him a stack because he was here, and it's just easier that way.
I purged about 30 or 40 records out of my jazz collection yesterday that I'm taking to the next record show.
Yeah. DJ Armstrong says it perfect here, getting it's media. It's media stuff. It's promotional media. It's like
Thanks for letting me know all the records you're doing, Harry.
Well, you're welcome. You want me to do a flip video for you?
I will not review the Temu table.
If you'd like.
I will.
No.
Mazzy's Shell review. That's what you should title all your record things now.
I did get. I think I read it on your show, so I'm repeating myself. I do apologize, Rob, because you hate this. But I got two back-to-back emails, and I didn't answer right away. And then 2 days later, this woman sends me again some app, a music AI app, and wanted to know my rates, because YouTubers who have a lot can put together rate cards, and I know based on how many views you get and subscribers, there's a kind of a configuration. You can kind of figure what you should charge if you do charge for interactive videos. And I could have probably asked for a lot. I probably wouldn't have got it, but I wouldn't do. And I told her I don't do AI videos on AI. I have no interest in AI creation. I mean, I understand for music, especially.
I think you lost Rob and Jim.
Yeah.
All I heard,
So,
correct me if I'm wrong.
You're being approached by people who want to buy time on your show. My degree of concern could best be measured in micro give-a-shits.
Okay.
Nope. But there are some things that I would take a sponsorship. I would take a sponsorship.
Hey, hold on.
Gin.
I'm going to help Mazzy
a gin.
Hey,
spirit.
Geritol,
Coffee,
adult diapers.
My cock's a flopping. That's the ED pill that they have.
Can I tell you?
Flopping.
Can I tell you guys about my first acid trip?
Oh, speaking of acid, go on.
Okay, so true story. Never done acid. These guys they said, okay, we got some purple microdots, and we're gonna go up near Mount Rainier. We're all gonna.
That's good shit.
So they take theirs, they give me mine, and it's like just powder. Oh. And they said, "I'll just wet your finger and just get it out of the bag and just." So I do that.
Suspicious. That sounds suspicious.
And then afterwards, they go, "Hey, you know why yours was all powdery and crushed up?" I said, "No." They go, "Because we gave you 2 since it's your first trip."
Oh, fuck.
So we got up near Mount Rainier, and there's this cabin up there, and there was a bunch of fireworks in the cabin. So here we are tripping, shooting bottle rockets at each other.
Oh, that's not good.
It was fun. Well, whatever it was, purple microdot. I don't know what it was, but it was fun.
I used to I've been to a bunch of Grateful Dead shows on acid, a ton of them. Okay. That was part of the thing. That's what part of it was. This band was playing live, and many times they were playing live on acid, and the audience was on acid, and there was a thing going on. That's what it was.
Right here, purple microdots typically refer to one or two things: an illicit drug, LSD, blah, blah, blah.
Gabby, that's a good. I mean, that's a suggestion that wouldn't work, and doesn't usually. Stereo shops and hi-fi shops won't pay for that kind of stuff.
Bill
What
K.
they will
One
do,
Sparrow was bad, not good.
what they will do is allow you to test out equipment. But I'm not a gear review channel. I mean, I reviewed or talked about the gear that I got through Hawthorne here. Now, Hawthorne didn't give me anything, but they allowed me to audition several sets of speakers over several months. So they gave me the opportunity to listen in my home for a few months. And the first set of these spenders that I had, the smaller ones, I had for about 3 weeks, and they didn't work in my room. And I talked about them, but
did you have the wires connected properly?
yes,
but they still wouldn't work, huh?
well, they are you joking? Yeah,
Yes.
they work, but they didn't. You've been in this room. It's a big room. It's an open room. They just weren't right for this size room, the smaller ones. But the spender ones, which are a used set, a demo set, I guess, sounded amazing. And I bought these finally. I paid for them. I did trade my BMWs towards them. And so that was great. But Matt at Hawthorne and the guys at Hawthorne allowed me. I want to do some things at Hawthorne and help promote that store. And, we can do trades. They'll do trades with me maybe for some things,
Hey,
I did have someone offer me. Go ahead.
I'm doing this today, Fluffy. I'm gonna start recording of the Humming Guru stuff. So I'm gonna do that today.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I got the 2 new products they have, the new water dispenser. That Patrick.
I can't. Go ahead. Then I'll respond.
Well, the first response is whatever you have in your head. Why you don't initial reaction. Patrick came on here raving about this, and I can honestly tell
Harry,
you,
I thought it was weird first until I saw how it's used, and it's actually a lot better than
my
I thought.
biggest.
You have more water volume, right? So
no. There might be a little more water volume.
You kind of
but
recycle it.
Here's what this eliminates, and I'm going to try and replicate it for my video. Is you have to manually take the water
reservoir
out and pour it back into the machine.
But you just set it there and you let it drain.
Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's how but that's how you approach everything you do, Jim.
Jim looks like a retarded person.
All right, everyone, please accept the
fingers.
Please
At
accept
first
the
I
fact.
thought that was dumb. Now I think it's smart.
Hold on, can everyone just shut the fuck up and let me talk?
Just say shh.
So the biggest issue I have with the Humming Guru is you have to manually pour the water. For the new version, they gave you this thing that you put in there, and you have a wide mouth.
I don't use that.
I don't either. What I typically do is the lid doesn't stay on all the way, but I create my own filters now, and it kind of makes it stay. I tip it over and let it drain itself. I'd say 1 out of every 7 times I do it too fast, lid falls off, and the water spills everywhere.
Really?
I'm gonna try and replicate that for my video. What this eliminates is it just does it. So this improves it. This is a smart improvement until they make a new machine that does it itself. So I have not tried it yet, but this makes sense to me.
Okay,
and then
how much was that?
Well, I didn't pay for it. They said
They're $79.
Oh, what a shill! If they
it's
send me a free one, I'll use it too.
Harry,
But I'm not paying $100 for it.
It's $79, Harry. $79.
Listen.
I'm retired. I can pick up the reservoir and set it there and let it
I remember
drain.
this. Harry went through this when the doctor said, "Look, Harry, if you want to get a boner, you have to take this pill." And he was all kicking and screaming about it.
It's cheaper
now.
Well, they didn't tell me it was supposed to be
cheaper
oral.
than buying an UHQR record.
I don't know.
Also,
to me, it's just ridiculous to me.
But Harry, wait, it's ridiculous that every other high-end thing does it automatically. And this,
no, Harry, I agree with
it?
you. I agree with you until the very next time that I did all that. And I
You
thought to
know,
myself,
here's what's
"God,
funny
this is
about
stupid. Why
here's
am I
what's
doing
funny
that?"
about all of you. This is what's hysterical to me. You all are old men about almost everything. Then you try it and you switch over easily.
Yeah. Is it 160?
Oh, is it 160?
No,
It's over $100.
Oh,
I think they
thought-
should
I've heard it was like
incorporate into the
150,
fucking
but
machine.
Okay, well, 100. Okay, I don't know. First
yeah,
of all,
$159
in terms of the
on Amazon.
Humming Guru Nova is absolutely wonderful for this price point, and
Yes,
it's great.
absolutely. I have one.
And I love that machine, and I was a naysayer for 50 plus years of cleaning records, and the Humming Guru got me into actually ultrasonic cleaning records.
I
Okay.
promise all of you, after you see my review and I put the subliminal messages in it, you will each purchase one.
Are you going to put
And
a link for a discount code?
I'm not
Okay,
an
I'm going to
affiliate.
write to them and ask them to send me one. Because I'm going to tell them that I don't believe in this product, but I believe in your Nova Guru. And if you send me one, I will test it and do a
Yeah,
video.
but Harry, the main reason I got these is because of this short little dude over there.
Hey, Wax, you already showed this shit last week. You're repeating yourself.
Jim, put in a word for
Thanks,
me.
Herc.
I want to test one of those.
No, I'm writing. I've wrote stuff for the magazine. Jim was nice enough to do
We're
it,
easy now. Excuse me.
even though he doesn't believe in it. And I'm going to record videos for
No,
the
I
channel.
do now. At first, I thought that's stupid. I can just blah blah blah. But
Yeah, but a degritter is $3,300. You could buy 5 of those Novas for the price of a
All right,
degritter.
listen, Harry. Let me ask you a serious question.
Can I show?
can we show Breakfast King? Put Breakfast
Now,
King.
hold
Go
on.
ahead, ask me a question.
Do you respect PB Thal? Do you respect his opinion on things?
Oh, yeah, sure.
No, hell no. Other than steak and lobster, yes.
He is raving about this attachment. Raving.
Yeah, but
I cleaned
Who else
probably
made the money?
100 records last week, and
If
I
I
had
had
no
PB Thal's
problem
money-
pulling the reservoir out,
course you don't.
setting it
You
there.
know, you're kind of the
Never once did the lid fall off.
Harry. You're one of those people that says I have no problem flipping a double 45 and
I don't.
splitting up the records, which is easy. Anybody can flip a record. It's a double 45 expanded LP is not a difficult thing to do. That's not the point, I don't think.
Harry, you will agree with me that since
I
you're
won't.
since you are of a certain age, your natural reaction to things is back in my day when we played the spoons and drank out of a
I
jug.
did not get one of those hummindinger or humming guru things for free. So I just want to state that for the
Me either. I bought
Well, I'll
mine.
tell you what, Rob. If you don't like it, I'll give you what you paid for it.
Yeah.
Harry,
Rob.
just send me a flip video of those records,
Okay, I will.
you ungrateful bastard.
oh, it's falling out. There we go.
Hell, hold on. Listen, you people. You are all skeptics. How many of you losers have lost money on Kickstarter campaigns
Never.
and gotten and if you got the product, it was a piece of shit.
Never.
No.
The
never.
Humming Guru is one of the more success stories that came out of those
There was
social.
another company. Remember that came out with a competitor version.
Yeah.
They
of
never.
It?
They never. It was a scam. They never came
Yeah.
out with it.
It was gone.
Yeah.
Brooks Coffee, or not coffee. Got too many coffees in my family here. Jazz Shit Brooks did like 10 years ago, did a starter for this guitar and the basic guitar was made out of oil cans with different, labeled oil cans, really nice oil cans. And it was a guitar thing. And he
Sounds like a scam to me.
he got it. I was playing. It's kind of a weird, it's a weird gimmick guitar. Of course, it finally went under, but he got the guitar. He got it. It's kind of a cool little, it sits in his living room.
I'm telling all of you.
People got their money back for the most part, Christopher.
Do you think I'm a rube? Do you think I'm just a moron?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Don't set yourself up like
That's
that.
what I think.
Can we do a poll on that question?
I'm the one up here that comes up and does rants about stupid shit. I mean, like this. I've never owned a spin clean. Never owned one.
I have.
So for me to,
I have an
Now, that
unopened one in
seems
my.
to me that's a logical purchase for
well,
some
they
people.
felt, it seems to me, I'm making assumptions. I don't know if this is a fact. Seems to me that even the price point on the base Humming Guru model is a bit much for people. And you can get the spin clean. I'm surprised how much that goes for.
It's like
Was
80
it
bucks, 90
150
bucks.
or so?
It's
No,
like
it's
a
like
90
80 or
it's
90.
not it's $90. And there's a knockoff called the Studebaker. I don't know what those people came from. You can get that for $50. So they thought they can improve upon it, and they made one. Seems to me the one part of this that is more is this clamp that you put on the record.
It protects the label.
Yeah. And
And this-
actually it has torque to it when you spin.
Spin Clean has that too.
Who?
Now, does it have brushes? Otherwise, how does it get in the grooves?
Yeah, it's got brushes.
I have a spin
Listen,
clean.
you're old, Harry. It's been years since you've gotten to the groove.
They're
They
Get
have this.
into the groove.
They've got this. It's called.
I have a
Cocktail
spin
Box.
clean that someone gave me 10 years ago in the box. I've never opened it. It's clean. I will give it to someone, but locally, I'm not going to like spend the time to pack it and ship it. So if someone locally in Seattle wants it, I will give it to them. As long as they don't sell it and flip it.
Hey, did you hear that sound? Did you hear that sound, Mazzy? That's Bill K getting on his motorcycle and riding up to you right now.
There is, yeah. Wow.
That's a good question, Gabby. I wouldn't have. I don't buy Beatle like memorabilia. I basically just buy records. Long time ago, I quit buying the weird.
So, Harry, after this, in 4 minutes, my Beatle tag video drops.
I'll have to watch
And
it.
My first answer, I'm going to give you a little teaser, is the fucking Ringo Liquid record. And I totally skew it. But I got sucked into buying it like you did. And you bought 2 of them.
But
So,
I use that as my first entry into the
that's what I
Beatle
did.
response.
That's what I did. Yeah.
I keep waiting to sell that second one, but there's not many for sale because they didn't make many of them.
Of which one? Of the
Ringo
Liquid?
Liquid. It's
Ringo.
the stupidest fucking thing.
It's cooler and shit. I want the Wish You Were Here one.
Yeah. I should
But
do
that's
that,
like-
Joe.
it's gonna
Maybe I'll
cost
do that,
$200
Joe.
to get one of those.
I have to find a right. It's fine. It's hard to find a big box for that one. I should give it away. You're right, Joe.
You could sell that on your whatnot, actually.
I don't want to sell it. I'm not going to sell it. Yeah. I mean, people can buy it. I just, I'd rather gift it to someone.
Oh, hold on. Who's the dirtiest person around that we know of?
Jim.
What kind of dirt are you talking about? Like,
Just filthy, dirty person.
I don't know.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I got pigs and chickens and dogs.
Yeah,
and
but you have an
there's
ultrasonic
horse shit
cleaner.
everywhere. There's horse shit everywhere. Oh, that pissed Harry off. Sorry.
Yeah, Harry stormed off. Nothing new there.
Horse shit.
No, really, Gabby, you need this. This is just so cool.
How much?
Seriously.
So
It
no
was
one
like
has sold.
$90. Like $90.
No one has sold that yet.
$100 new.
It's ridiculous.
Has anyone sold that?
There's been a few of them, but this is like number 290 of 400.
I think I'm 294 or something. Yeah, it's
I
ridiculous.
can't believe that the in-groove got. I wonder how many he got of those.
You bought 2 and I bought 1 from the in-groove.
Well, breaking news, Harry. 5 were just stolen.
Right.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that's
he
not
sold
their
out
red
on those.
Saab.
He sold out quick.
I hope they leak in the back of that guy's Saab.
Wow.
I think that guy's leaking in the front of his Saab.
That guy stole a Lady Gaga record?
Yeah, why? You know?
Hold on.
Probably
Let's
because,
do,
she
like
bought
that scene out of
half
High
his house.
Fidelity.
before we leave, let's do a little reenactment. Okay, let's pretend we're all in the holding cell.
Okay.
What are you in for? Murder. What are you in for? Drug distribution. What are you in for? Racketeering. What are you in for? I stole a Lady Gaga record.
And then I tried to run the owner over.
I mean, I know we were inundated by car-related
I stole
violence.
this record yesterday. I stole it.
Congratulations.
From Record Story.
Yes.
I stole it from him because I think it's worth more than he charged.
Okay, so getting back to it, based on what we saw, the eyeball test, did that guy try and hit Mike?
No. He was driving away from him. Mike should have never shot at the guy.
Mike had every right to shoot the guy in the face over a Lady Gaga record. That is a great record. This is a lovely record. And I can't
Listen,
I haven't gone Gaga over a record
before I
in a
end the
long time.
stream, today, I would like to end it on this. It's a plea to America. Can we stop with all the Lady Gaga related violence?
Yeah, there's too much.
Can't we all just get along?
Hey,
No,
listen, Harry.
Maybe those masked thugs should go to protect the in-groove.
Hey, Harry. On Thursday stream, can you come up in your meat dress?
Okay.
All right,
is it 9
everyone.
o'clock yet?
Have a nice rest of your day. We'll see you
Hey,
Thursday
Rob,
morning.
you're the biggest fuck.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.